Welcome back, Mafians, to Nugget Mafia, your one-stop place for inspirational and success tips to improve your life. Before we go further, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below so you don't miss any of our nuggets. Everyone is a businessman or woman, whether they know it or not. One way or another, whether it's getting a job, making friends or allies, winning an argument, managing a group of people towards a purpose, etc. These things largely depend on the ability to sell their idea, to make themselves or their services tangible enough to those who need them. And this is very similar to running a business. It is important that even if you do not wish to be an entrepreneur by practice, you at least learn to think like one. Today on Nugget Mafia, we're going to suggest for you 10 books you should read if you wish to incline your thinking towards business. Number 1. Rework, David Heinemeier Hansson and Jason Fried. This book aims to teach you a better, faster, easier way to succeed in business. Read it and you'll get to understand why too much planning could be harmful. You stand to understand why you don't need outside investors and why you're better off ignoring the competition. The truth is, you need less than you think. You don't need to be a workaholic. You don't need to staff up. You don't need to waste too much time on paperwork or meetings. You don't even need an office. Those are all excuses. Number 2. 10x Marketing Formula, Garrett Moon. As advertising content floods online spaces, organizations are currently, like never before, searching for approaches to make content that sticks out. 10x Marketing Formula is extraordinary compared to other business technique books you will discover for content promoting. Right now, Moon sees attracting traffic to your business with the convincing substance that eclipses your rivals. Moon portrays the systems he utilized in beginning and developing Co-Schedule. The promoting book doesn't give glossed-over arrangements. Rather, it exhibits how to pick up footing for your substance. It likewise expels the myth that you need a major spending plan to make a captivating move. Number 3. Deep Work, Carl Newport. Clark Newport understands that in our time, many of our tools and services clamor for our attention through instant messaging, notifications and endless feeds. This book explains what to do about distractions and how to focus on long-term projects. Unlike a lot of other business books, it contains practical advice for creative people too. An example of the kinds of the advice contained within the book includes, if you don't produce, you won't thrive, no matter how skilled or talented you are. Number 4. Getting Things Done, David Allen. Getting Things Done details how to build a system for capturing ideas and working on the right things at the right time. Allen also recommends overloaded executives and entrepreneurs review their priorities and workload once a week. This practice, known as a weekly review, will help you focus on what matters during the week ahead. Number 5. Great by Choice, James C. Collins. James Collins is known for profiling large companies and the decision-makers behind them. Some of the companies profiled in his older book From Good to Great have since disappeared, making this title more relevant today. If you're serious about running a large business, I recommend Collins' books. Number 6. The Magic of Thinking Big, by Dr. Schwartz. Dr. Schwartz shares in this book a nitty-gritty and exact technique to open a way to accomplishment in each aspect of your life. Regardless of whether you are a scholar or not, this book guarantees an understanding of the propensities for acting and feeling that encourage achievement. This book encourages you to distinguish the reasons for disappointment and develop the correct mentality to exceed expectations. It will help restore your inward potential and spur you to conquer obstructions. Number 7. The 10 Times Rule, by Grant Cardone. The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone is an inspirational book that will direct you out of your usual range of familiarity and enthusiasm. Cardone suggests that for extraordinary achievement, people need to do more and not settle for average quality. The book shows you how to go past the 3 degrees of activity: no activity, retreat, and normal activity. The 4th level of activity is the 10X principle, an enormous activity to accomplish gigantic outcomes. Number 8. Blue Ocean Strategy, W. Chan Kim and Renee Mauborgne. While reading this book, you're bound to learn to challenge all you thought you knew about competing in today's crowded marketplace. Based on a study of 150 strategic moves spanning more than 100 years and 30 industries, it argues that lasting success comes from creating blue oceans. Untapped new market spaces ripe from growth and skipping the bloody red oceans of rivals. Number 9. Virtual Freedom, Chris Ducker. It is anything but difficult to wear out when beginning a business as a solitary administrator attempting to do everything yourself. Chris Ducker discloses how to find support from moderate options by redistributing. Right now, employing and working with virtual staff, you will figure out how to recover your time and opportunity as your business keeps on developing. With Ducker's Master Counsel, you can discover and deal with the ideal online workers, regardless of whether you need a showcasing authority, a task supervisor, or a menial helper. Number 10. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki. It would be wrong to end any list of business books without talking about Robert T. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. The book aims to teach the principle that income-generating assets always provide healthier bottom-line results than even the best of traditional jobs. Remember, the point isn't to read all these books for the mere sake of it. Juice the insights on how these businessmen attained their success. Who knows? Could be your book on this list some other time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's nuggets. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you will be the first to know when we drop new nuggets.